Cards.
Oh no, we're live.
We're live.
We're live.
Hi, as I drop everything.
Oh, no. Hi, everybody. Jake, are you here? Oh, Jake left.
Hi, Jake. Where's Jake? Did Jake
Oh,
leave
there's
us?
more here. Hi,
Okay,
everybody.
there he is. Now I can pop out the chat and it'll.
Hi.
Okay. Let's get this over here. This way I can talk to people and
Hey,
say
Jake.
hello.
Hey, Teresa.
Teresa's here.
Oh,
Look, somebody showed up. Even if I didn't
yay.
late. Oh, wow. This is like super sensitive. I'm used to having a keyboard I have to pound on, and this one I barely touch it.
Oh, Sharon. Yeah, sorry.
Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon. It's, um, everybody, she's got a new
My
keyboard.
cat broke my keyboard this morning. She knocked it on the ground off the desk, and it killed it. So
Yeah, so
I had to order another keyboard. This time I got me a fancy one that it's backlit and it changes colors. Well, you could set it in different modes, but my son's always had the gaming ones, where they're backlit. I was like, my next keyboard, that's what I'm getting. And then this morning when it broke, and I was like, okay, I guess I have to buy a new keyboard. I was like, I'm gonna get me a backlit one.
she's like, Mama, you have to get a new keyboard.
Mama was the one saying I need a new keyboard because he was like, well, we can do this one over here, an old one. I'm like, no, I'm just
Ah,
gonna use the credit card that I shouldn't use and order me a new one. I only got it for $30 at Target.
wow.
That's unusual.
Oh,
Where's my rainbow? There it is. Okay.
Manasseh's here. Bibiani.
Oh, hey,
Hello.
Manasa. Viviani's here.
Yeah.
Manasa and
Hello. Sorry, I'm really fanning myself. It's been a day.
yeah. Well, welcome to my world.
Yeah. Plus,
It's
on
been
my
one of them
side,
days too.
uh, on my side, my right before I was supposed to go on, my StreamYard decided to act up and be stupid.
Oh, fun.
So I'm like,
That's
yeah.
always.
So on my end, I hear an echo.
There's an echo again. Yeah.
On my
I don't have
end,
anything open but StreamYard. I hear an echo on you.
on
Do
me,
you hear one on me? Okay, people in the chat, y'all hear echo? Who's echoing? Heart Undead.
yeah, that's my childhood best friend.
Oh, well, hi. Welcome. Sorry, I
Lisa.
made Amy late today. It's my fault. Blame me completely.
I've
I
known
was
her since
stuck
I
at
was.
Target waiting for them to bring me the order to the car. And they were shorthanded people, and I kept getting a little text every couple of minutes saying, so sorry you're having to wait.
I've known her since I was 5 years old.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I lost track with the kids I grew up with. They're somewhere in Texas, I guess. I don't know. They may live somewhere else now.
Oh, everybody's like, I don't hear an echo. Well, that's good.
Okay, good. If y'all don't hear an echo, then we're good to go.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone.
That's it.
I will leave it alone.
If they don't hear it,
What do you think of my cat ears, Lisa?
I like the cat ears. But then I'm the one that's always wanting you to put blinging on, so.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Lisa.
You just made her day, honey. And that's not an easy trick.
Especially the day I had. Oh, I'm so happy.
There you go. You got it.
My mom
Oh,
was crying. Oh,
no crying, no crying. It's good stuff.
no,
It's
these
good
are
stuff.
good
They're happy
tears.
tears. They're happy tears. Happy tears.
And don't worry, Lisa. These people are my peeps. They're all good.
That's right. We got her back. We're not going to let nothing happen to her. Even when she goes over to the other side of the pond, we're going to have her back. So,
Yeah, I may be in another country, but they're not gonna leave me, and neither are you.
there you go. I'm pulling a couple of oracle cards for a general read for the chat.
Oh, I'm crying.
And an extra one for you so that you can take a minute, catch your breath.
Thank you.
Bad enough I made you late.
Sorry, everybody. I'm also clumped.
Look what I got yesterday.
Oh, so
That's new
awesome.
oracle deck and
You got the
a
other deck?
farmer deck too.
Awesome.
I haven't figured out how to use these yet though.
They're just like a regular tarot deck. It's just that he
Yeah, they
combined
just kind
them.
of throw me. I'm not used to them, so I'm gonna have to play around with them a little bit. They came in yesterday afternoon. I emailed him. I said, I got your cards. Thank you. He's like, well, you got my phone number. If you need help with them, just call me. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I love you too, Lisa. More than you'll ever know. Oh,
All right.
well, of course we love each other. We've known each other for our entire life.
Oh, I still keep up. I have a couple of friends from high school that we were best friends, and we still keep in touch via Facebook. And it's always nice to be able to touch base with old friends, and kind of
Well,
keep up with them.
we literally met in kindergarten.
There you go. Well, my best friends from high school, we were freshmen. Our freshman year is when we met, and stuck it out together all the way through high school. Thank
Awesome.
God there was no such thing as social media back then,
Well,
or none of us would be able to have a job today.
yeah. Oh, I got this new deck thing.
Spirit of what? Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Awesome. That's cool. See, this is becoming an addiction. It's like every time I see a new deck, I gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Well, I wasn't going to buy more, but I was just browsing for fun on Amazon because I was bored. You do that.
Yeah.
And I saw this deck, and my guides went, "Get that."
Yeah.
And I
Oh yeah.
said, "But I'm
There's a few decks
done."
that they told me they've poked me and said, that's the one. Get that one. I'll be like,
And
okay.
you're like, "But I don't
I'll be like, but I
know."
don't have any money right now. And then last week, I don't remember, I was on somebody's show and they had Scott's deck, and I was like, "Oh, I love that deck." I said, "I'm watching everybody use it." I said, "It's on my wish list. I'm saving my pennies up to get it." And then he emailed me and he said, "Send me your address."
Yeah.
Yesterday, I received both decks. I was like, "Dude, that's like above and beyond, just absolute sweetie." So,
Yeah, he sent me both decks for my
mhm,
birthday.
yeah, me too. Yeah.
And I was like, holy crap.
And then this deck, which is my what's it called? Eternal Seekers. This is the first Oracle deck I got was this. And it's called the Eternal Seekers Oracle deck. And when I first got going, I guess I
Gerald!
oh, Gerald's here. Hey,
Yeah.
Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
Purchase responsibly. Thank you, Gerald. I needed to hear that.
Yeah. Thank you again for today. It was awesome.
I heard all about it. So afterwards, we're going to be hanging out a while so she can fill me in on all the deets. But anyway, on this deck here, which is the Eternal Seekers, right after I've got my channel kind of going, and Allie was doing from Heart and Soul Connected was doing a 2 decks giveaway, an Oracle deck and a tarot card deck. And it was like, everybody go put your name in on the community tab, da da da. And so I went and put my name in, thought, why not, and then I'll be damned.
Yes.
Her husband pulled the names out of the hat, and I won the Oracle deck. I was ecstatic. And when I got them and I opened them, when the minute I picked them up and held them in my hand, I literally felt an electrical charge off of them.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, this one was meant for me then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no problem, Gerald. It was my honor to have you on the show. And
Oh,
you're
he was
more
on
than
with
welcome
you,
on
or
the
you
show.
were on with him?
Huh?
He was on with you, or you were on with him?
He was on with me, and
Ah,
Ben was on there too.
okay. Cool.
I had an absolute blast. And Gerald said, you need to be in the middle because it'll be the rose among
With
the
your thorns.
thorns.
There you go.
I was like, really? Okay, everybody.
Spirit uses all kinds of way to talk to us.
I know.
You just have to learn to shut up and listen.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
everybody.
I pulled some cards just for in general for all of us, just to kind of get things going here. We're going to start with my Moonology Oracle deck with the Gibeus Moon, and it says you're very close to achieving your goal. Isn't that a beautiful? That's such a cool picture.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever it is you're working on, you're very close to achieving your goal. And then from my Eternal Seekers deck, I pulled Inspiration, which all of y'all inspire me every day. I mean, there's somebody somewhere that does a show that's like, okay, wow, that's talking to me. And then from Scott's Oracle deck, I pulled Our Universe May Be a Mystery, but Be Amazed of All That Is, the Matrix of Energy. The 3D life may be a struggle, but your soul is pure love. And that one I pulled for you, Amy.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So that gets us up and running.
Woo.
Oh, I know, Manas. I love the Moonology deck. It's great. I'll sit and play with it sometimes at night and just like draw three, draw three, draw three. And I don't mix them back in so that I always get three different ones.
Oh,
And
okay. Lisa said her connection keeps messing up, so she's gonna go finish cleaning her kitchen and then go outside for a better connection.
we'll be here.
Yep.
We're not going anywhere.
And then I'll answer your question because I know you have a question.
Yep. We
I know
will. We
her.
will. We most certainly will.
I better know her after 45 years.
That's
Crap.
it. There you go. All right.
My entire flipping life. 45 years. Wow. That just blows my mind. That just blows my mind.
Oh, I know. It's yeah. All right. I just had your channel up. Oh, there we are. Okay.
The Moonology deck
I'm gonna
is
pull this
really
up
huge.
so I can share it.
Oh, the Moonology deck is brilliant to use. I love it. I've got two of them actually. I love it.
Okay, well I'm busy sharing your stuff to social media.
Sharing what stuff?
Our your show. We're on, right?
Oh, I was like, what?
Oops.
Okay, and I pulled a card for everybody from my um, Star Wars affirmation deck.
Let's see.
It shows the clones
Stormtroopers.
from the second movie.
Uh the second movie or the number 2 in the series? The
Movie
first three
number
movies were number 4, 5, and 6. And then the next set of movies was one, two,
was
three.
movie number 2,
Okay, so that was like three. That was the
Clone
fifth
Wars.
movie. Yeah, that would have been the fifth movie that came out.
Well, I
Not
always
to make
think
it
of it.
confusing,
I
but
always think of it chronologically. You know
right?
what
Yeah,
I mean?
chronologically it was number 2, but in order of how they were released, it was number 5.
Yeah, I know, but
Because number 4 came out in 1977 when I was 16 years old, and I stood in line for 3.5 hours with my uncle next to NASA in Cocoa Beach to go see the movie, while my aunt sat in the truck, already 3 weeks overdue to having my cousin Michael, and she was
oh,
sitting in the truck with the AC running. We finally got our tickets. We finally got inside. We sat down, and as the lights started to go out, my uncle looked at her and said, "If you go into labor, you're walking to the hospital. I'm not leaving." So, which was just like my Uncle John because he was just a big kid. And she was my mom. She and my mom were sisters. And then Michael, my
oh,
cousin Michael, was born like about 2 weeks later, I think it was. So he just hung around. He wasn't ready to come out. And
I was 5.
I was 16 when number 1 when
Number
in
4.
chronological order when number 4 came out, but the very first movie that came out, and that was in 77.
Yeah, I was
And,
5,
and I
but I
know I'm a
remember it.
big Star Trek, Star Wars nerd fan,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not as bad as some of them. Was one of my son's best friends has been collecting Star Wars stuff for what 30 years now, 40 years, however long
Jake,
it's
you've
been around.
seen none of them? Oh, you missing out.
Jay, what planet are you from? You've not
Except
seen any
don't
of the Star Wars movies? Oh my God.
except don't see 7, 8, or 9.
Not until you've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
You know, 4, 5, 6 were the first three that were
Yeah,
done and
the
on air.
70s and 80s.
Yeah, in the 70s and the early 80s. You had number 4, which was A New Hope. You had number 5, which was The Empire Strikes Back, which won all kinds of Oscars and awards for sound and tech and uh, special effects and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it really knocked people's socks off as far as how far a science fiction movie could go, that it could be given all of those awards and that much accolades. It was just a phenomenal storyline and movie. And then number 6, 4, 5, 6, yeah, number 6 was Return of the Jedi. And then we went like 20 years, 30 years,
20.
about 20 years, I think. And they went like back in time and did movie 1, 2, 3 in the entire, there's 9 movies in total for Star Wars. So 4, 5, and 6 came out first, and then 1, 2, 3, and then it was what, like another 20 years, and we
Yeah, pretty
had
much.
7, 8, 9 come out, and so and now we've got all of these offshoots on Disney Plus and stuff that are the series off of different characters that really resonated with people. You know, you have
Hmm.
the Mandalorian, you have geez, I can't even name them all. I don't even try to keep up with them anymore. I couldn't tell you what was what. I did the movies, and that's as far as I went with it. So
Man, here's the card I got. It said, standing out in a crowd does not mean acting like a different person. Embrace who you are and be comfortable with the ways your personality already makes you unique.
that's good advice. That must
Hmm.
have been said by a Jedi.
I am a Jedi by heart.
When I saw the very first movie, which was number 4, A New Hope, I was at a stage in my life where I was going through an emotional breakdown at the time, at 16, no less, due to things happening within the family. And my mom shipped me off to South Florida to go stay with her sister, my Aunt Cindy, and her husband, my Uncle John. Try to get myself together, right?
Yeah.
And when I wasn't a religious person, I didn't have any really religious beliefs. I mean, my 2 best friends, one was Catholic, one was Jewish. So all through high school, on Friday nights, we'd all go to temple together. And on Sunday morning, we'd all go to mass together. And I figured, okay, I'm covering both sides. I got it made. You know, I didn't believe any of it, but okay, I'm good. And then when I saw A New Hope, the very first Star Wars movie that came out, when Obi-Wan Kenobi proceeds to explain what the Force was to Luke,
Hmm.
I sat in that dark theater and went, that's it. That's what I believe. I mean,
Hmm.
it like shook me to my core because it was like he was describing this fictional character to another fictional character, this fictional mythology, religion type thing. And I'm sitting in that theater going, oh my God, that's it. I mean, just,
Yeah. Luke,
you know, so yeah.
George Lucas was tuned in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He
Very much
had to
so.
be in order to write like that.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Okay.
Sorry for going off on a tangent, y'all.
Yeah.
Does,
Sorry, y'all.
does anybody have a question?
But Jake, darling, that's why you get Disney Plus, and then you can take them in small chunks.
Hmm.
You can watch it for, say, 30, 45 minutes and go take a break and then come back, pick up where you left off.
Yep.
You know, Granted, some movies are meant to see on the big screen just because of the overall effect it can have on you, but visually, Um, but yeah, I agree, Gerald. Jar Jar Banks was the worst decision they ever made.
But I loved him in the first movie, though.
And I just remember thinking, what the hell are they doing?
I have two options, one or two. Rec- which which does spirit recommend?
Well, let's see. Okay. Jake has two options to choose from, one and two.
I got two.
Which option does Spirit say he should take? Number one, I'm getting a yes.
I
Number
got
two,
two.
I'm getting a bigger yes.
Four.
So for number one, you got like a little yes. But number two, you got like a big yes. And like really started swinging then. So, but
So,
I'm still, this is my new one I just got. It's
whoa,
quartz.
that's cool.
That's just crystal quartz. And then I
Let's
have my
throw some
tiger's
sparks
eye.
on it and see.
I like that. This is my tiger's eye. I
Cool.
like, and then I have my other one, which is this is rose quartz. So
Wow.
I got the rose quartz and the tiger eye one together at Amazon for both of them. They came like as a set for
Uh-huh.
$5. They're like really cheap. I was like, oh wow. Guess I'll buy
Okay,
them.
Jones. That makes sense. Thank you both. Okay.
Okay. Of
All
course,
right.
now
Well,
we're gonna sit here the rest of the night going, what were his two decisions about?
I know it's like, what were they?
Sorry, that's the nosy mom in me that comes out.
I know, right? It's like, what?
Sorry about that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Oh goodness.
So we're here for you, Jake, if
We're
you
gonna
ever
take
want to talk about it.
questions, do readings, talk about whatever topic you want to talk about. I'm teasing you, Jake. I don't expect you to tell me your business. It's
Yeah.
better I don't know.
Yeah.
You
He
keep
said
that to
sorry
yourself.
for being so vague.
I'm just don't be sorry for being vague. Actually, a lot of times it's actually better to be vague because then whoever the reader is can't put their own personal moral choice into the answer if you don't know what the topic is. You're just reading on it, you know, should you do this? Should you do that? So a
Oh,
lot of times it's actually better to not know. Oh, Sharon wants a card. Okay. We are going to use I am dying to use Scott's cards. Let me shuffle them. They're so new that they're stiff and they're slippery.
yeah. I
Uh,
love that.
yeah, but it's nice once they get a little used and you can actually shuffle them and they don't fly across the room.
Yeah. Boing.
Yeah, I had a whole deck do that to me last weekend. I was trying to read and I picked them up and went to shuffle them and they literally went everywhere. And I said, okay, I won't be using that one. Guess I wasn't supposed to use that deck. And I
Well,
wasn't going to stop right then. And oh, well, this just jumped out of the deck.
you're supposed to use it.
Patience is the virtue. Trust the timing.
Ooh.
That's what you got, Sharon. That's a really pretty woman on that picture.
Mm-hmm. He
She's
chose
so
good
pretty that she
pictures for his
probably
cards.
gets away.
Oh, but all the cards were upside down. Um, I used Queen of the Moon Oracle.
Ooh, there you go. Very good.
Um, I got Hunter Moon, Abundance. Um, you're supposed to have patience, like Shari said, but that patience will wear off. Um, oh, bye, Gerald.
Bye, Gerald.
Have a nice dinner. Hope it's
Thanks for
yummy.
popping in.
Um,
Very appreciated.
yes, we're very thankful you came in. Um, have patience for whatever's coming your way. Um, but when you do wait and don't just go, I want it, you will have abundance. And that will be your award or prize for waiting.
Yeah.
Um, so there you go. I hope
Well,
that
while I
resonated.
started with this one with you, as Amy was reading, I was just drawn to draw another card. In this one, which ties right in with this and with what Amy just drew, hope. Never give up hope. There's always something better coming for you. Just be hopeful.
Mm-hmm. Because
Okay.
you are awesome, Sharon.
Sharon's amazing, man. She's like on it
Mm.
with the trolls. Before I can even get my mouse moved over to the person, she's already got them zapped.
Yeah, I'm trying to get myself together, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it's like I see it before I can even make the first move, they're already zapped. She's got them. And if she doesn't have them, then Pamela Bryant does.
Woo, girl, you're good. And see if I can actually do it. Um, see if I can actually do it. See if I can actually do it. Fan flap.
There you go. Oh, I'll put mine up in the drawer. I'd have to go dig it out. I didn't think to take it out.
Fan flap.
Most of my fans are up on the wall as decorative pieces, but I do have one that my bamboo one that I keep in the box in the drawer, just because I didn't want it to get messed up.
You're welcome, Sharon.
Would you like a card, Sharon? No, we pulled a card for Sharon.
Yeah.
God, I'm just like I'm scatterbrained today. Y'all forgive me.
Well, I'm just a scattered.
Of course you can double dip, Jake. You're more than happy to. draw another card for you. In fact,
If no one else wants a reading, Jake wants a card.
the other one. Yep.
Does it
Let me shuffle.
after Jake? Does anybody else want a reading?
Yeah. What, Viviani? You want to read? You want us to pull a card? Is Manasa still here? We could pull one for her.
I know Teresa's here.
Teresa's still here. We can pull one for you too.
I got Jake was the one where I got a major download this morning.
Earlier? Oh, wow.
hmm Jake got a major download and Lindsay got a major download. Uh-huh. I hope I didn't offend or freak you out, Jake.
Because sometimes it catches us off guard too.
Because I didn't mean for it to. I was just relaying what your guides and my guides wanted you to know. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay.
Sorry, I'm still old school. It helps me to write out what I'm looking at. And then I can kind of put it together in story form.
Oh, that's right.
And
You do you, boo.
okay. Okay.
Yes, go first.
Here we go, Jake. We're starting out with your past. You were dealing with justice. So, whatever it was that was going on, you were dealing with either justice being administered for your benefit or justice was being delivered to you for something that was evolved around you. I feel more like it's a balancing act here with justice. Waiting for justice to be brought about, but you're still balancing out where that may go. And then from
Hi,
there,
Teresa TK.
oh, and then from there we go to your present, which is the Five of Pentacles, which, as you can see, the little fairy hovered, shivering in the cold on the ground. It's a feeling of hopelessness, of being left out. So whatever it was that you've been trying to balance, currently you're just feeling like you're being left out of the loop. But when we go into your future, you're looking at the Ace of Pentacles. So today you're planting the seeds for the success that's coming. where you're going to be able to connect to your foundation. You're going to be able to see the fruits of your labor so that you know that it's all going to work out for the good. And that's what I got for you.
Hey, okay, great. I'm using the magic of unicorns deck for you this time, and the cards that I got for you kind of continue with what I was talking to you about before, or talking to you about this morning. Then that's never happened to me before. Thank you guys.
Why is there? Because I had the butter
Your
and the
son?
pie. So
That's my brother talking. He's cooking dinner.
Oh,
And he got the pan too hot, so it smoked.
oh.
And his son walked out of the room and said, "What's that smell?"
Oh, the thing about
The
life,
joys of
right?
family life.
The joys of family or
Yeah.
of live shows.
Well, and when we moved into this apartment where we're at now, it's one of those glass top stoves,
Oh,
and it's really different to cook on. It's I can't tell you how many things I've burnt trying to get the temperature fixed right on it. And if you're not careful, it heats up so fast that your stuff starts smoking, you know.
oh, oh, Barb's here. Hey,
Yeah,
Barb.
something about butter. I guess he put butter in the pan before he put the pork chops in the pan. So
Well, who doesn't love butter? Anyway, these
yes.
are the cards I got for you. First card is Mahatma Energy. Um, build your light body and accelerate your ascension. Um, I said to you earlier today, your guides wanted you to study more and look up and learn more about the Palladians because more than likely, Jake, you were a Palladian. That's why I suggested you go talk to Scotland, um, Scotland. His name just escaped me. Scotland
Scott
Essence,
Allen. Scott Allen spiritual essence.
spiritual essence. There we
Something
go.
like that. Yeah.
Because he's really good at the extraterrestrial stuff.
Yeah.
But that's what this is talking about. Accelerate your ascension and accelerate your gift. That this is what I was talking about earlier this morning. Um, new opportunities. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway. Ugh. Uh, I feel you've got a lot of stuff going around in your head, and you can't really, you have to get rid of the clutter before you can ascend. That's what I was just told. You have to get rid of the blah before you can learn the good stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and they really want you to, your guides really want you to learn about the Palladians and who you really are
And
as a being, as a
if
person.
yeah, if you have more questions about that, also not just Scott, but you can talk to Dr. Gale
Mm-hmm.
with Skywalking with Moon. Um, she's like super plugged in, daily downloads from her alien contacts. I
Mm-hmm.
put the website, her channel in here, but it may not work right because I'm not a mod. So Sharon, you might have to like re-put it, but that's it. Um, Skywalking with Moon, but her name is Dr. Gale, and
Itchy
she's
toes, itchy toes.
yeah. I had one of those star seed charts done, and I had gone on her show one day, and I said I got this chart, but I don't know what it means. It's got all this gobbledygook on it. I don't know what it is. And so I started telling her what was on it, and she started explaining it to me. It was like, oh, wow, okay. That's kind of
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah. It once you figure out, well, knowing you're a star seed and where you and knowing where you are in that what do you want to call it,
Space, yeah.
in that space and in that whole
Dimension or whatever.
just area, it's just enlightening.
Yeah.
It's it's
Well, it
just
can also
mind blowing.
explain a lot. It can also explain a lot about why you maybe do things the way you do them.
Or
I mean,
think the way you
not
think.
everybody believes in that. And not everybody believes that we come from alien life forms, but I'm of the mind that I can't prove it's not true. So,
Eh,
why not?
Oh, yes, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that.
Thank you,
Um,
Sharon.
it also might open your eyes to why you think the way you think.
Yeah.
It sure helped me.
Yep.
It was like, whoa, because I was constantly thinking, I don't feel like I belong here. Here meaning this planet. Because everywhere I would move, it didn't matter where I moved. I didn't feel at home. And it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, what's going on? So yeah. And the last card I got was Shower of Blessings. Open yourself to receive and pay it forward. So basically, this goes with the last card I just had. So learn when you're ready, learn the information you need to learn, and when you learn all the information you can, or all the information they want you to, pay it forward by teaching it to others.
Yep.
It just like that. I hope that resonated with you, Jake.
You're right, Viviani. She is. It just I get a kick out of watching her because she has some stories, man. But I know that one day when I went on and I had my chart and I was like, I got this thing and I don't know what it means. She started explaining it to me and I was like, wow, okay, that makes sense now.
Oh, you're welcome, Jake. He he knows. He knows I know. Okay. Does anybody else um want a card or a reading? Because I don't have to do personal or spirit or anything like that. We could do
Yeah,
spirit or not spirit, but ET or yeah,
I don't,
ET or mystery or
yeah. I don't know
um
very much about ET's mystery. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Politics. I mean, I don't know if I know Amy doesn't really cover it, but
well, I
I'll give
did
it a
my first
go if you have a
politic
question.
question with
Mm,
Gerald and Ben this morning.
is that one of your big downloads you got?
Uh no, it no. I just it wasn't a big download, but I got a download. But it wasn't huge.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they're demanding YouTube start cracking down on all the misinformation that's being put out by right wingers.
Yeah, you, you don't know if who's still here, Jake. Oh, Barb's still here. Yeah. You want a card, Barb?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
pull a card for you.
Sure thing, girl. We got this.
You betcha. All right. Put my chat back up so I can see. Barb. Is that who we're pulling for? Barb.
Yep.
Okay.
Barb's Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. I've caught her show a few times. I enjoyed it. I don't get to catch many live streams, especially during the week. Because I'm at work.
Yeah. That's why I said
I
at
mean, a
least.
lot of times I'll have stuff on and it's kind of playing in the background. But
Yeah.
I 5 minutes after the show's over, I couldn't tell you what it said. So, um, just went in one ear and out the other.
Well, at least you can watch the one I had earlier.
Well, that's one nice thing about being in an office by your side. I have my own private office. I mean, I have to keep my door open because I have students that are in and out, faculty that's in and out. But
Hmm.
I tend to, a lot of times it's on, but it's on so low that I really can't hear it uh, unless something just happens to jump out of me. Mainly, it's just to keep my eye on the chat because I'm moderator for a lot of shows.
Ah.
And although if Sharon and Pam are on, I don't have to worry about it. I know they're going to take care of it. And
Yeah. But last week I had my very first troll.
oh
I
boy,
I got yeah, I am officially
well, before you sign off tonight, you'll have to jump over on YouTube so you can make me a moderator on your
I thought
channel.
you were.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I may have been, and for whatever reason, I'm not now. That's happened to me. It happened to me on with Jen's World Tarot. I was a mod for her for like a month, and then one day I logged in and I wasn't a mod anymore. So I said, "Did I do something to offend you? How come I'm not a mod?" And she's like, "What? What are you talking about?" It's like
Man,
they took my wrench away.
I'm
She
the
said, "Wait, let me
wrench.
go fix that right now."
Yeah, it's like I was rent for Deanne and now I'm not. So
And YouTube does weird stuff like that, just like it will unsubscribe you to some channels. It'll just, whatever the algorithm will go through and just decide you're not interested in that channel anymore, even if you're watching something from it every day. And it'll just kick you out. Suddenly you're not subscribed anymore. It's like,
yeah, it's like
I mean, I can
excuse me.
understand with the channel if you haven't been to it in like, say, 3 months, maybe then you might want to think about it. Who am I pulling for? Barb. That's what I'm pulling for.
Yeah,
Okay.
Barb.
Got one here, and I'm not quite sure what that one means.
If I want to unsubscribe to somebody, I'll do it my own darn self.
Yep.
But guess first.
All right, Miss Barb. The first thing I pull for you is crystals.
Right, what's up?
And according to this oracle deck, the point of this card is to tell you that each crystal has its own vibrational energy. It can assist you in your readings, in your meditations, in your everyday life. Pick one every day and stick it in your pocket. Or do like Jen from Jen's World and wear it in your bra.
What?
Yeah. Oh, honey, if she took her bra off, it would be like zing, 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 all over the place. She'd like touch rocks all in her bra. It's like, that's not uncomfortable. Like, I barely got room for me in my bra, much less to have rocks. I mean,
Tell me about it.
okay, so we're gonna start off with crystals. I don't know if you know anything about crystals. I don't know if you use crystals. I mean, if you use them, you probably know more about them than I do. So go with it. If you're like me and you know nothing about them and you're learning, pick up a few. Pick up a few. I mean, quartz is good. Rose quartz is good. Tiger eye is good. Obsidian is good to have on you. Sodalite, I think it's called. Lapis. There's a lot of there's several of our readers in the community that focus mainly on crystals. Jen from Jen's World is one of them. Put a bug in her ear, she can tell you. Uh, but just be aware of the power that you can get from crystals. So I'm in front of this damn window and you can't see. It's hard to see. Okay.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. And then I pulled a moonology, the new moon in Capricorn. This says that your hard work is paying off. So that's your present right now. What you're working on, the things you're doing, it's paying off for you, and it's going to pay off for you. And then in Scott's extraterrestrial universe oracle deck, which I just got yesterday and I'm still learning, I pulled and it says to release. Go have a good cry. I know sometimes when I need to have a good cry, I'll go watch a really sad movie that I know will make me cry. And then I can sit and boohoo and I don't feel guilty for boohooing. And it kind of just releases all of that out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So go have a good cry. Try not to do it with makeup on though, because that looks kind of messy on her face. But yeah, that can be very cathartic. What did you do? Did you shoot cards everywhere?
I have to do a 78 card pickup.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one that does that.
No.
Was that your only deck you got? No, you got more than one deck.
Yeah. But this was the card I was going to use.
Barb, I have the same problem because I live in an apartment complex. I was worried at first about putting all my stuff outside, during a full moon. And Jen told us one time she was doing a show just before a full moon, and she said, while it's always best to put them outside in a full moon, if you're somewhere where you can't do that, you could put them like in a windowsill so that they're going to get some kind of moon reflection on them. So I've got a really low windowsill next to my desk, and I line everything up in little bowls and box lids that I have, and I put everything out on my windowsill, and I just leave it overnight. And don't get a parking ticket. That's not only will make you cry, but it costs you money. Take that money and just do a good movie. She
Yeah.
put in chat, I haven't had a good cry in a while. Parking tickets make me cry. I'm like, yeah, you don't want to get a parking ticket.
I haven't had a parking ticket, but I have been stopped by a cop.
It's just like I can't smudge indoors because my brother's allergic to the incense smoke. So I have moon water in a little squirt bottle that I can go around and kind of spritz in the air. But I'll go outside with like sage, and I'll go like smudge smoke around the outside windows of the apartment so that everybody's window is got some protection to it. I'm assuming that works. Nobody's told me it doesn't, so, and I can't burn any of that inside. So I do have some essential oils that I had bought an air purifier, and it's got a little thingy in it where you can put like a few drops of essential oils, and so as it's circulating and cleaning the air, it also puts out a very light fragrance. So you might want to look into something like that. I think I paid like $30-$40 for the thing. It wasn't that expensive. I got it on Amazon. Actually, it was a pair. It was two of them together. It was under $50. So
all right, here we go.
You got it? Your hair is like taking over your ears.
I look like what's that dog?
A Shih Tzu?
No,
Pekingese? There's so many that have little ears and hair that does that.
The butterfly dog. You know what I mean? The French word for butterfly.
I don't know what the French word for butterfly is.
That's the name of the dog. But anyway, yeah, that's what
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Wait, I'm gonna Google it.
But anyway, I was drawn to have two cards for you. And sorry to look like a total mess. Oh my gosh.
Papillon.
Yeah, the papillon. I look like a papillon. Look at pictures of them and you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the first card I drew was from my Archangels and Animals deck. This message is from the Archangels Gabriel and Hope, and these cute little sheep or lambs.
Blue rose with it.
Act with fortitude and cooperation.
There you go.
And I know you already do that.
Looks too cheap in that picture. Okay.
That's you. That's a given. But this cute little lambie is telling you to do that. That's just confirmation. The second card I got was from my brand new deck I got today, the Spirit and Animals Oracle. It's the lizard, and he represents regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration.
Cool.
I don't know what happened in your life to receive this card, but whatever it was, you are a survivor. You can get through anything, girl. Just shed that old skin and move on. Hugs and love. Mwah. Kisses. Hope that resonated.
She said yes. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Oh, goodness. I think I scared a lot of them off because I had to do the 78 card pick.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's been a day.
And then some.
Yeah.
I still have to do laundry. I've had a pile of it sitting at the foot of my bed over there all morning waiting for me to go separate so I could wash. I haven't done it yet. It's like
Let's
one
hope you
thing
don't.
after another kept popping up and I would not.
Oh, you're welcome, Barb. She said, good, let's hope
You're
I don't have to
welcome.
regenerate too much.
What's that
Oh,
question?
well, Teresa has a question and then Jake has another question.
All right. Miss Teresa. You pronounce that Levine or Levin? Teresa. You're dealing with a Cajun down here, so I don't know whether to put a French accent to that or not.
I've always said Levine, but I could be wrong.
Well, and depending on where in Louisiana you are would depend on which type of French accent is used to say that. And there are different pronunciations there. So
True.
the first one, what did I say the first time?
Levine.
Levine? Levine, okay.
I was wondering why the deck was so small. Here's the other part of the deck. Oh, God. I feel like one of those. I feel like one of those clowns coming out of a clown car. You know what I mean?
All right. Let's see what I got here.
so much.
Okay,
Eh,
here we go. Let's see here.
I don't know about you, Miss Sherry, but I kind of feel like a clown coming out of a clown car. That's kind of what my day has been like.
Well, I know I woke up with the beginnings of a migraine this morning, and I've been taking that shamanic journeying class with Danny, uh, Bathrobe Tarot,
Yeah.
and uh, by the time we finished our second meditative journey, it was like my headache was just gone. It was like
Awesome.
cool.
Yay. Wow.
Okay. I don't need your help, little girl. Thank you. But
Oh no, me new.
yes, you hear her, huh? Meow, 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 meow. Okay. 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 Just chill out.
Is she hungry?
I don't see how she eats nonstop.
Oh,
This cat eats more damn food than any cat I've ever seen in my life.
well, she
If
is
she
a
doesn't just
kitten.
eat it, she like attacks it like somebody's gonna come take it away from her.
Well, she is a kitten,
Yes, she is.
and kittens tend to eat like there's no tomorrow.
Okay. She has gotten big, Jake. Yeah, she's growing by leaps and bounds. You know.
Look at you. Here's your
Okay,
birdie.
Teresa. We're gonna start off with the Two of Swords. This is choices. There are choices you need to make. Followed by, what is that? I completely skipped that card. Followed by the Four of Wands, which is telling you stability, contentment. Um, so once you have your choices made, then from there you're going to go to a more stable atmosphere and ending out with the the Four of Swords, which is contemplation. So I feel like whatever it is that you're dealing with, you've got choices that you need to make, and contemplations on what would be the best way to go on that choice. And because you have more than one choice, I would say from personal experience, take a little time and think about it before you make a decision on that choice. Don't just jump in because you can jump. That's what I do, and it never works. I think a lot of us are bad about that.
Yeah.
Hi, Colorful Foresight.
Hi, Sylvia.
Is that who that is?
hmm She said her. I'm Sylvia, by the way. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it very, very much. Hugs
Y'all
to
don't forget to
everybody.
hit that thumbs up button too now.
Yes.
Click
Everybody
that
hit the thumbs up,
like and share.
please. Um, okay. Uh, my brain's gone. Wait,
You're pulling for
okay,
Teresa.
Teresa. Yes, sorry.
It's all right. Now I'm gonna have to try to like shuffle one handed here. So
Okay, Manu, you're making it really hard for Mama.
she don't care.
I know.
That's why my
Um,
arms look like they've been through the.
Ringer.
Yeah, let me tell you what. They're like all bruised and cut and scratched and bitten and.
That's what kittens do.
Yep.
Okay, Teresa, this is what I got for you. I used my Lemuria deck for you. The first card I got was
It's Amy talking.
um,
Look, she's right
Earth
there.
Star Chakra.
Hey, look, she's right there.
Hi, baby.
You
Hi,
started talking and
baby.
she looked up, started looking around like that's not a normal voice.
What?
When you started talking, she looked up and started looking around like, where's that coming from?
I'm right here, baby.
So that's why I
Hi.
turned her around so she could look at the screen.
Hi,
I'll put on one of those videos for cats of like
um,
birds and butterflies and stuff, and she'll sit in front of it forever and just watch. It's like, wow, that actually works.
smart kitty.
No bite, no bite, no bite.
Don't do that.
Teething. She's teething.
She needs toys.
She's got them. She's
Um,
got truckloads of them. Tripping over the damn toys.
um, okay. Earth Star Chakra.
Sorry,
And this, that's all right. And this means initiation. And you are getting ready
no bite. Right.
for, oh, you naughty kitty. Naughty kitty.
Yep.
You are getting for a major download. So prepare yourself. However, you do it with meditation or talking to your guides or just plain relaxing. Um, yeah, you're getting ready for some new info. So get your butt ready, girl, as you're going to be going to the next level. Is what I feel. The next card is new blueprints. That is what they're going to download. The blueprints. Blueprints.
Put that up so I can see. Oh, blueprints. Okay.
Blueprint. I meant to say blueprints, but it came out blueprints.
Yeah. Well, I blueprints too, but
That. They're downloading new blueprints for you. The information and what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to learn, where you're supposed to go. Basically, a new you, because you're going to the next stage, the next level of you. The last card is vulnerability. You are going to be getting this new information, but be careful of, see, there is a snake in there, or a dragon in there, dragon snake. While you're having this download to be a new, better you, beware of the people that might be jealous or know you and want to like poke at you and know your soft spots and make your walls come down and make you vulnerable. Beware of those type of people. That's what this card is saying. But just be be open and willing to learn that new info, because you will like what and who comes out. I can see that. I know that you will like it. What you say.
Yes, I hear you.
I hope that resonated.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you. Love you. Okay.
Silver, do you want a card?
Jake,
Oh, Jake had another question. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
it's a kind of stupid question, but I guess this revolves around mystery. Is there another timeline where a zombie apocalypse type of situation happened? I've been having dreams about zombies. That is cool. Well, it is true that we have there are different or parallel universes.
The multiverse, yeah.
Yeah. I believe in multiverses.
Mhm.
So there are other us's out there.
Hopefully, maybe I'll find the one where I'm rich and famous.
Yeah, me too.
Thinking I talk myself into trading.
Maybe I'll find the one where, I'm actually living in England or I'm actually English. That'd be nice. Where is...
All right, y'all not supposed to stick together.
Nope. Where is that? Yeah. There we go.
Okay. All right, Silver. No, Jake. We're reading for Jake for the zombies.
Yeah.
Well, the first card I pulled was Crystal Healing. So maybe that's telling us that there's a way to avoid it or deal with them with crystals. Then I got Infinity, which I think just means there's an infinity of multiverses out there. So sure, why not? Couldn't that happen? Now I've got to drop these.
Oh dear. Sorry.
Nope, not your fault. I'll do it all day
It's
long.
contagious.
Okay. Then I pulled the reflection of your soul is the art of forgiving. But to go along with that, I pulled chaos or the tower. So when you forgive, that has a chain reaction of chaos. If you're living in a world with zombies, that would be, to my mind, one hell of a chaotic place to live. Because, I'd want to keep like a loaded weapon by my side so that if they were to come get me, I could kill myself before they got me. Because I wouldn't want to be a zombie.
No, I'd
For
probably
entertainment
do that 'cause I
purposes
couldn't
only,
fight 'em.
YouTube. And then I pulled, you have a female ancestor around you. So maybe there's an ancestor who's causing you to have these dreams. Perhaps there's a reason behind why it's this particular type of dreams. I mean, does this mean there's a possibility it could happen to us? Or does this mean that there's an alternate universe somewhere where we're all dealing with this, but we have female power instead of male power? I'm just throwing things out there.
Yeah.
Ending with perception,
Oh,
which is really cool with that
Right.
dragon. So again, depending on what multiverse you're in, will depend on what your perception is of what's real and what's not real, what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done. So,
Thank you for cooking it.
is it possible? Sure, why not? I'm of the mind anything's possible.
What?
Could it possibly happen to us? God, I hope not. Hopefully, we're not that stupid. But then again, I stop and think of certain factions of political governments in the world, and it's like sometimes I wonder if they're not trying to make that happen.
but
Which I
fortunately,
don't
we've got
understand because it's going to get them too. So
yeah, but we've got a president that's doing his best to make it happen.
we've got one who's trying to clean up one hell of a mess with both hands tied behind his back. So I can't give him any flack whatsoever about what he does. And then he's also privy to information that we don't know. So
Yeah,
perhaps he meets with this world leader or has a fist bump with that world leader or does ABC because there are extenuating circumstances and issues that we're not aware of. That by him doing that, it prevents something worse from happening. I'm just saying,
yeah. Plus,
try to
we've
see the
got
glass half full, not half empty.
true. Plus, we've got our extraterrestrial friends up there watching out for us. That's what I believe.
You may be looking at a portal, Jake. For God's sake, don't let any of them come over here.
No, don't do that.
Close that door tight if you decide to go visit.
Yes, please.
I don't want any over here in this side of things.
Yeah. The cards I got from Scott's deck, Mount Shasta, Numerian energy, Earth, power, ley lines, and star seeds, harmony, equal, connected, and gratitude. So, I think this is what it takes for you to not only your imagination, but because you're open, I think these things are what opening those dreams for you. But I think you've got some things going on, and that might be the zombies. But I hope to God you never have an apocalypse because if we do, I'd be the first one dead because I can't fight and I can't run.
We just came pretty damn close to one.
Huh?
I said we just came pretty damn close to one the last 2
Mhm.
years. It's just instead of just killing people, we were fortunate in that it didn't turn people into zombies or monsters or whatever.
Mhm.
Who's to say that the next one won't?
True. But I
Especially
hope
when you're dealing with unknown viruses and chemical reactions and
I
yeah,
just hope I'm gone by the time that happens.
yeah. If that's gonna
Um,
happen, I do not want to be here.
No, me neither. And another card I got was fear will bring. Oh, fear will.
There will be your downfall.
Yeah, fear will be your downfall. Um, are you like enamored with zombies or something? Is that like a favorite genre for you to read about? Or I know you don't watch movies, but um, do you read a little bit or do you listen to audiobooks about zombies or something? Because or play games with zombies in it. But
There you go. That's
oh, she's back. Um, but you've got lots of fear about something. Um, and I think the fear of what you fear of what I think the fear is true. Come on, man. The fear is transformed into the zombies in your dreams. There.
Yeah, you got it out.
Yeah.
I hate it when my brain does brain freezes like that. I can't get the words out.
Oh, I do it all the time. Another card I got. This is kind of a fun card. Time for a vacation. Relax. Have you had a vacation lately? That would be nice.
For sure.
Vacations would be really nice. Yeah, I think yes, it would be possible for it to happen other multiverses. Yes, it would be possible to happen here, but it hasn't happened yet, thank God. But I think the zombies are translated into fear that you've been dealing with for a while. Oh, I hope that resonated.
Well, that makes sense because I know Silver threw out there. What was it she said? Let me go back. That maybe an awakening for Jake or for humanity from the dead, so to speak.
Yeah,
And technically, now that I'm looking at that again, that she said, it's like we are in the process of going to the next dimensional plane,
yeah,
to a 5D planet. So I would think that those refusing to ascend to go the next step up are going to be like zombies because they're going to be like dead.
hmm
In a metaphorical kind of way, not a physical brain eating way.
Yes, you're right, Sylvia. Sherry is on the right, and I am on the left.
I'm Sherry,
And I'm Amy.
and that's Amy. I got to remember to point in the opposite direction.
Dinner in here
Yeah.
for you.
Okay, thank you, baby. Okay, dinner's ready.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I've had
Yeah, I would
dreams.
think of it more as a metaphor. Definitely, Jake. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had dreams that
I don't
were
have any
pretty
food.
terrifying too. But oh, here and gone.
Okay, I saved them.
You're
I
welcome.
almost wound up with like a 300 card pickup.
Oh no.
She just decided to jump on the desk and dive over the keyboard, and she hit my stacks of cards.
Oh,
I was like,
Manila.
ah,
Oh,
don't do that.
that would have been really fun.
No, it wouldn't have, and I would have been cursing.
No, I was being
Worse than me just saying
facetious.
"damn it" just a minute ago.
No, I was being facetious. Oh,
Oh,
okay. Does anyone else want a reading? Whew.
anyone else want a card?
Well, hello. Hello, Sylvia. She said, hello,
Sylvia, and I
Amy.
keep calling her Silver, and it's Sylvia. I'm sorry.
Sylvia.
I'm so bad with names. I apologize.
That's all right.
Which is why I
Hi,
call
Boo.
everybody Honey and Darling and Boo and Sweetie, because I can't remember their names. They've gotten used to me at work now.
That's all right.
I call everybody Sweetie and Honey and Boo and Darling, and in the beginning, and I have a lot of faculty, that come from the Middle East, and so that kind of endearment isn't used normally, especially not for people that are not linked,
Used to it?
so to speak. And I had to make them get used to me and just say it doesn't mean anything. It's just I can't remember your name, or with some of them I can't pronounce your name. It has letters put together that make no sound.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wendy's here.
Oh, hi, Wendy. Okay, Viviani wants a card.
Mhm. I hope I helped you earlier today, Wendy.
Is she one of the downloads?
Mm-hmm. A colorful forthright. Forthright. Oh, jeez. Color. Sylvia wants a card.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. So we're doing Viviani first. Then we're doing Sylvia.
Okay. All right, Viviani. Believe what is right in front of you. Don't second guess yourself. Believe what you see. Keep in mind that someone is betraying you, or someone is trying to betray you. And we all have these people in our lives. There's always one in the group that wants to screw over everybody else. But Pay attention to your heart and soul. Physical and emotional feelings are divine guidance. So, as with Jake dealing with his fear, you have messages coming to accept divine guidance when it comes to feeling like you're being betrayed by someone and believing what is right in front of you. When it comes to betrayal, a lot of times you'll hear people say, "Don't believe what you saw. Believe what I told you." And it's like, no, I'm
Excuse
not
me?
stupid, Um, so I would say just plug into your guides, talk to them, find out what it is, what direction they need you to go in. But believe what's put out there, what you're seeing. Don't second guess yourself in that. You're seeing it for a reason. You're seeing it because you're getting divine guidance. That's why you're seeing it. Okay,
Done?
I'm done.
Okay. The card I got, I'm using the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, and the card I got was Owl Spirit,
Oh,
and he represents, of course, wisdom. Um, you, it goes right along with what Shari said. You have the wisdom to know what's right. You have the wisdom to discern who's deceiving you and who's not. Um, because I I just recently um, had the rug pulled out from under me um, in regard to my move to England. The person who was supposed to help me um, basically turned her back on me. So now I'm going to have to find a different way to get there.
that's not cool.
Yeah, I know. I'm basically stuck until my guides can help me find a different way. Um, so don't
We'll
end up
get you
like
there.
me. Huh?
So we'll get you there. We're gonna all manifest it.
Oh, thank you. So don't end up like me. And I know you won't end up like me because it was a total shock to me. Because I never thought in a million years she'd do that to me. Because we've been friends for a long time. You have the wisdom. Actually, I have the wisdom, but I just wasn't expecting her to do that to me. That's what you have to watch out for.
Yeah.
Uh, just keep your eyes out, and keep your third eye open, and watch people, and just make sure they don't try to double cross you or take anything from you.
Yeah.
All right. Hope that resonated.
For entertainment purposes only.
Yes. All right. Sylvia wants a card. Yay.
cut that out? She's trying to climb my curtain.
Oh. Oh.
It's just air duster.
Oh.
I can't because she likes to try to chew on the cables behind the computer. And normally with cats, if you just like get a little bottle of water and spritz them, that'll take care of it. But I don't want to spritz anything around my computer and fry out my computer. So I had to
Well,
come up
yeah.
with an alternative. And one day she was being really obnoxious, and I realized I have a can of air sitting right there, so I squirted over there. She doesn't like that at all.
Somebody being a bad girl.
No, just normal for her age.
Yeah.
She's roughly 3 to 4 months old now. So yeah, just very curious, and that's why cats have 9 lives.
Yeah. It's frustrating sometimes,
If
but
we kill them too much.
yeah.
Like, damn it, you're back again. Teasing. I'm just teasing. For
Yeah.
entertainment purposes only. I do not support hurting animals at all.
No. Mm-mm.
I will come beat your butt if you hurt an animal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I do not condone violence in any way, although there are times in certain circumstances when it's like, okay, somebody needs to just like take a 2x4 upside his head, but that's just the southern in me coming out. I told somebody that one day and I thought they were going to choke. They laughed so hard.
Oh.
They're like, the southern in you? I said, basically, yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
in the South. If you can't fix it by shoving food in their face, then you just beat the snot out of them. That's the 2 options you get. Either
Yeah, basically.
shove food at them or beat them up.
Basically. See, I was born in Virginia, so I get you.
Okay, so yeah, you're probably more mountain people than me, and whereas I'm swamp people, but same difference.
I was born on a Air Force base, Air
Okay,
Force Naval Base. So my daddy was a Marine, so
awesome.
yeah.
My brother was Army. My late husband and my son were both Navy. One grandfather was Navy, the other grandfather was Army. I've had cousins and stuff that were every branch of the military imaginable. My uncle that I went down to live with my aunt and her husband, he was Air Force. Um, I could have gone to Italy one summer for a whole summer. All I had to do was pay for my plane ride there and back in '79 when it would have cost nothing. And I didn't do it. They were stationed in Italy at the time.
Oh, girl.
And I was like, they were like, my aunt Cindy was like, why don't you come to Italy for the summer? And we're just right there on the border of France, and we'll go up in the mountains. And I was like, yeah, maybe next time around, And I'm like, I could kick myself now because it's like, when would that opportunity ever come around again where all I had to do was pay for air flight? And that was back in the day when flying was not nearly as expensive as it is today.
Mm-hmm.
And you could smoke on the plane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
It's like when I flew from Michigan to this was back in 1999. I flew from Michigan to Florida, and it was only $150.
yeah. Now, when I lived in Phoenix 10 years ago, you could get flights to San Diego or to LA for like, you could get a round trip flight for the weekend for $100,
Mm,
because it was just a little short hop.
go.
But to fly anywhere else, you were going to pay through the nose.
Yeah. Okay,
Did
I
we
was
pull
gonna say,
for
are you
silver?
ready?
Did we pull for silver?
I did. You mean Sylvia?
Yeah, we did. Sylvia. Jesus. I'm so sorry.
I'm ready. Are you
Sylvia,
ready?
change your name to Silver, please, so I can call you Sylvia. If you change your name to the other name, I'll say the other name. Um, a
Did you pull?
fun card. Okay. She wants a fun card.
No, colorful full sight. It said, I would like a card.
Yeah, if you look a little further down, uh, 756 says a fun card.
Oh, I would like a fun message from Spirit. Well, okay.
I'm trying to think. Do I have a fun deck?
Well, this message I got from the Rose Oracle was kind of fun, sort of.
I don't have any of the rebel decks, so
Well,
I mean
I have a
that's next
rebel.
up on the list.
I have a rebel deck, but uh, what I got from the Rose Oracle, Sylvia, was Rapture. Hello.
I'm taking medicine.
Sen- sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. So, if you're married, spice up your love life. Woohoo!
Here you go.
If you're not married, maybe you're going to find somebody and have a little fun.
And then spice up your love life.
Yeah,
Because you don't have to be married to them to have a spicy love life. You just
that's
go to a
true.
local club and you can pick someone up, bring them home, I guarantee.
But yeah, is that a fun card from Spirit? Does that count?
Okay. I don't know what these cards mean, so I'm just going to kind of look at the picture here for a minute. Okay, it says ancestors, DNA, inheritance, balance, financial success. Looks like it's telling you wait till the cows come home. They're on their way. Of course, you got a tractor, you can jump in and go shoo them along even faster. And then, of course, financial resources or financial success. It looks like a farming family looking at a bale of hay. So, yeah, if you make hay, you can make money. That's about as fun as I can get with it. I think the funniest thing about this card is you're looking at the cows coming home. I mean, they tell you wait till the cows come home. Well, they're in a line. They're coming.
She's going to make hay. That kind of goes with the card I had just had.
Oh, okay. What did you just have? This is Scott's farmer deck. I just now pulled it out. It's the first thing I
I'm
pulled
sorry.
out of it.
That's why I kind of laughed because I was like,
I mean, God, he sent directions. It comes with directions on how to use these cards, how to read them. And I'm like,
I'll
what?
help you because I've used them before.
Yeah. Well, when he emailed me earlier this afternoon, he says, you got my number. Just call me if you don't understand it. And I'm like, okay. You may be getting a lot of phone calls. But if you don't mind and your girlfriend don't mind, then I'm cool with it.
Well, I'm glad that counted as a fun card. So yeah.
You're just gonna wait till the cows come home. My grandmother used to say that.
Well, I pulled the card initially as the one card for her, and then she said she wanted a fun card, and I was like, okay.
I don't have any fun cards. That's next on my list. I've gotten a lot of good oracle cards and serious cards and tarot cards, but I don't have any fun cards yet. So
I've got a
what's
rebel
next?
deck, but since I've got a rebel deck, I'm gonna do another one. I'll pull the rebel card if you like. Oh jeez. I'll pull you another one if you like. So yeah. She said you can call her gold if you like.
I can call her what?
Gold. Gold.
Gold? Oh, silver and gold. Silver and gold.
Silver and gold. Silver and gold.
I always see the snowman singing that.
Yep. I love that tattoo.
Right after he talks about the Bumble.
Yeah. Who doesn't love the Bumble?
That's right. He just wanted a job to do.
Really?
I always thought that was so damn funny. So to make the man had to make the snowman beast thingy happy, give him a job.
Well, there's like 2 or 3 that popped out, literally.
They need to send him to my office so I can finish rearranging our supply closet.
Yep.
Half of the shelves, even on my step stool, are still too high for me to reach.
Oh, jeez. And okay, from entertainment. Oh, Papillon time. Because I bent over.
There
2
you
cards
go.
blew out. And I had to decide which one I wanted to use.
Go for it.
Okay, the rebel card I got for you, Sylvia, was the lightning bolt. Figure shit out on your own.
Whatever works. I love it. Sylvia just said, make your own fun cards. Like, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
To think of some really smart ass things to put on them. And you can buy blank cards through Amazon. That way you can print on them whatever you want or write on them or whatever. Sit down with my son and my brother and say, okay, give me some smart ass responses. I can put these
Well,
cards.
you've got plenty.
Oh, I got enough of my own, but you add those 2 with it, and we get going, and it can get kind of strange around here.
Mm.
Oh,
All right. Anybody else that just came in and would like a reading?
I think we've hit everyone.
Okay.
We got them all punched.
Oh, goodness. Okay. If everybody is happy, which I like to see, let's do a card to go out on.
Okay. Yeah, because that pork chop's starting to smell really good. My stomach's growling.
Oh no, that means
They told me about 30 minutes ago, Mom, dinner's ready. Because my brother cooked. I'm like, okay, I'll be there shortly. I'll be there when I'm done. At the time, I didn't think I was hungry, but I've been sitting here smelling that damn pork chop for 30 minutes. It's like, okay, I'm getting hungry now.
Well, That means I
With
won't
rice
be
and gravy, no
talking.
less.
That means
Pork
I
chops
won't
with
be
rice and
talking
gravy.
to you very long after the show.
Say again?
That means I won't be talking to you for very long after the show.
You just might be watching me eat.
You're welcome, Sylvia.
uh,
This show was a blast, even though we were dropping cards and
dueling cats and the whole bit.
yeah. And I dropped the same deck again. So I was like, forget it. I'll pick it up when the show's done. It's like, no. And then, well, before we go, we'll do our card and then we'll say what things we've got coming up. And then we'll end on that.
Okay. I pulled two, so.
Ah,
Number one is use earth energy to ground yourself. We all need to be grounded because it's time to transition to a higher dimension.
mm-hmm.
And we're going to need, there we go. We're going to need the grounding in order to transition. So
Mm-hmm.
that's our homework assignment for the week. Grounding and preparation.
Woo! Okay. All right. Cards I got were from my Starseed deck. Okay, the first card is they want you surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, and make love to life. Enjoy life. Just enjoy life.
Amen to that.
And then get yourself ready for star bathing. Not gazing, bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. So
I like that thought.
enjoy life, open yourself up in order to get yourself ready for the transmission and activation. So same thing as she said, that's your home. There you go.
There you go.
Hey, that's your homework, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, you're so welcome, Jay.
That's what I just told them.
All right. What do you have going on this week, Sherry?
This week, pull my
This
calendar. I actually don't have anything on my calendar this week. Wow. Except for work.
Oh, work is always fun. I have one thing going on this week so far. Otherwise, I'm open. I have I am going to be on Black Cat Tarot show tomorrow.
Maya's so cool. I just love her to death.
Yeah, she's so cool. Um, 3 o'clock Pacific time, 5 o'clock Central time, 6 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to be on her show, so I'm really excited.
Cool, cool, cool. Let me double check my other calendar. Make sure I didn't forget to write anything down on my paper calendar. No, I'm good. Technically, the only thing I really have coming up is for now is my 1 year channelversary is coming up at the end of August. And so I'm in the beginning stages of working through a show. I want to do an anniversary party show where I'll do like a panel and people can pop in and out, and who knows who'll show up. I'm gonna send an invite out to everybody, and just if you want to come on in. So people will be popping in and out depending on what they're doing on their regular time schedule. Because I figure I'm
Yay.
not going to interrupt anybody's regular shows. So
I'm so excited for you.
I'm just hoping that we're not literally in another hurricane this year.
Oh,
Because that's
no.
what I started my channel on last year. Was we had a hurricane coming, and I decided, well, I'm going to do a video blog. Just start off with my channel and just like every day go outside and 30-45 second video on the weather while we wait for this hurricane to come, which the hurricane petered out and went in another direction. We got spared, but yeah, I mean, it's like end of August, September is really active hurricane wise. So who knows? I might be doing my channelversary bringing in another hurricane. So
don't say that. Don't jinx.
well, it wouldn't be a jinx. It would just be, I don't know. It would kind of be like serendipity, I guess. This is where it started. This is where I'm here a year later. We're still doing hurricanes. You get used to them down here. It's you literally don't think twice about it. It's
just like
oh yeah, it's
tornadoes
hurricane season again. Go get the batteries. Go get stuck up on this, stuck up on that.
yeah, just like rainstorms and tornadoes. We're used to that here in Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. Now
But,
tornadoes freak me out because you don't know they're coming, but you don't know they're coming. You know that there's a possibility for one, but you don't know when and where it's going to hit.
Yep.
A hurricane, you've got a week or two to prepare for the damn thing because they're tracking that sucker halfway across the Atlantic and they're following it in. So they kind of know where it's going to go, general direction, and you can get ready for it. And depending on the strength and what it's doing out in the Gulf or in the Atlantic, you can make decisions then. Do I need to evacuate or can I just ride it out? So I've never evacuated. I've always ridden them out. So that's my own bullheadedness, I guess. I've been through 3 Cat 5s in my life. So,
jeez.
and I've never left.
Eesh.
But now that I've gotten
would've
older, it's like I don't know if I'd want to have to deal with that. I
Well-
might just pack up and go.
I've been through 2 tornadoes, and fortunately, I was with my mom at the hospital while she was working, so I didn't have to worry.
There you go.
But I was worried about my kitty. I was like, "Is she gonna be okay?"
I remember when Andrew came through, Hurricane Andrew, back in the 90s. And my husband and I sat out on the front porch and watched it blow in. Great lightning show that night. I mean, the lightning was just crazy up in the sky. And that's what he wanted to do when we retired. He wanted, let's buy a van, baby, and we're going to chase storms. We'll be storm chasers. You can operate the camera and I'll drive. And I'm like, are you out of your freaking mind? Is it? I said, the last damn thing I want to do is drive around the country chasing tornadoes. Are you crazy? He's like, no, we'll have fun. He was really into that kind of stuff.
Well, if I wasn't disabled, I would have.
Well, he up and died on me before we could make any plans. So
Well,
he's
but
like, I'm not doing it now. You can forget it.
but I want to say thank you for everyone who has supported me and given me
Yes.
love with this channel.
Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button.
Yes,
Like and share.
because I noticed it just by accident when I was checking up on things with the lives and stuff. I just noticed that I am up to like 79 or 80 subscribers.
Yay! That's
So
fantastic.
I was like, oh,
Hot diggity dog.
thank you, everyone. I am so thankful. Thank you
Where
for
am
the
I?
support.
I'm
Thank you for
at
the love.
256. Wow, I got some more in.
I really appreciate it. You know,
I'm a little less than halfway to my community tab, so I just made 256.
with how's it go? Without you and my guides, I wouldn't be where I am.
Very true.
So
Very, very
I
true.
really, really want to thank you.
I stumbled upon this community by miracle shortly after my mother passed away, when we all went into lockdown, and it basically saved my sanity at the time. And I came across a reader. I was like, political tarot? People do political tarot? I mean, who knew? And I started watching her and I really liked her. And then that led me to the next person, which led me to the next person. And then it was just like dominoes falling after that. I was clicking on every damn channel I could find, just soaking it up. And for a good 6-7 months, I never said a word. I never chatted, nothing. I just would watch, you know. And then, yeah, one night I was watching Nasty Women Tarot and with Lisa and Sharon, and I had a really crappy day that day, and I came home and I was just like, and they were talking about something ridiculous, and I just jumped in with my smart ass mouth and in the chat and said a few things and had both of them cracking up and rolling. And that was it. After that, it was like constantly chatting. And then within a month, I was a moderator on everybody's channel. It's like I'd go on a live stream to check somebody's channel out, and I'd be blue. I was like, I'm a moderator here? I didn't know that. Who knew?
Yeah.
And then so yeah, and then we were getting ready to move. We had to move here, and I mean, I had a channel. I'd had it for years, but didn't do anything with it. I think I had a couple of videos of my son playing music on there, and we had a hurricane coming in, and Sheila, Spirit Messenger Sheila, that used to be Angel Feathered Sheila, that was, I don't know, I can't keep up with her names. She's a sweetheart though. She was doing a live stream. Scott was on the show, and they're talking and stuff, and I jumped in and I was on chat, and I was chatting with people, and Sheila spotted me in the chat room, and she said, Shari, is that hurricane coming towards you? Are y'all going to be okay? And I chatted back. I said, well, right now it's headed at us, but there's no telling what direction it's going to go. It could jog left or right at the last minute. I said, but I think what I'm going to do is do a video blog for the next week, and just every day go outside, record the weather, talk about what it's doing, what they're forecasting. And Scott was the one that said, you have a channel? I didn't know you had a channel. And I said, well, yeah, but there's nothing on it yet. I said, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And he was like, okay, everybody stop what you're doing. Go over to her channel and click on it and subscribe. And by the time everybody came back to Sheila's show, I had like 40 some people subscribed. I was like, holy crap, how did you do that?
Scott has the power.
And it just went from there. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it took me probably 6 months to hit 100 because, I didn't really do that much on my channel. I would go on other people's channels, but I didn't do anything on mine yet because I didn't know how. I didn't feel comfortable enough yet to do it on my own,
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm so swamped with work and family and everything else going on, it's like I don't want to try to commit to a certain day, a certain time, something that I can't follow through on,
Mm-hmm.
And if you're sporadic and just pop on when you get a free minute, well, what if Linda G's on, or what if Sheila Celtic Tarot or Spirit Messengers on, or what if Lisa and Debbie are on, or Denise, or any of them? And it's like people are going to come watch me when they're on air. No, it's not going to happen. So, I just, somebody says, hey, you want to come on? I'm like, yeah, I'm there. Send me the link. And
Yeah.
I just go from there. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just how I've kind of done it. And I've done a few little videos that I've posted myself. And, but other than that, I've just been taking it baby steps.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Takes as long as it takes. I'm not rushing it. I
Mm-hmm.
still can't get over the fact that I have over 250 people that have subscribed to my channel. That blows my mind. And then I look at somebody like Linda G, who has like 50,000 people on her channel. It's like
Well, she's been doing it forever and a day.
forever today, and she is phenomenally plugged in to spirit in a way that is truly eye-opening.
That's
yeah,
true.
but yeah, so
That's true. And I'm just surprised. As of around my birthday this year is when I started my channel.
yeah, because we were doing the birthday party for me that Deanne decided to do. She was going to turn a live stream into a birthday party. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, why? And she says, well, it's your birthday. And I'm like, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
why are you making a big deal about it? But she just ran with it. And I was like, okay, just hang on for the ride. I'll go along with you.
Yeah.
And then that's how I met you, because she had invited Scott, and Scott came on and brought you with him. It was like, yeah, and after the show, we're going to go do Amy's birthday. And I'm like, oh, cool. So I'm coming too. So,
Yeah. I
and that's how it
invited you,
happened.
I
So,
think. I wanted you to come along. So that's why Scott sent you a link. But
right.
I can't believe I've only been on for 2 months.
Yeah. And you're doing great. You've been on a lot of other people's shows, and that gets you known. It gets your face known, get your name known. I
It's
think that's
only
kind of what
it's
helped
because
me in the
Spirit.
beginning is I was jumping on everybody else's channel. If I was in chat and somebody was live and they'd see me and they'd say, hey, Sherry, you want to come on? I'd be like, yeah, sure. Send me the link. And,
Mhm.
so I kind of just did it that way, and I just took it little baby steps. And it's been a blast so far. I'm having fun. When it
Me
stops
too.
being fun, I stop doing it. Is the way I look at it. I mean, I want to help people. Yeah, that's one of my main goals,
Yeah.
because I am an empath.
Mhm.
But mainly, I just want to have fun with it.
Yeah, me too.
It's a means of relaxation for me. I literally, if I don't mess with my cards a couple of days in a row or something, my hands will start itching. Like, you need to shuffle. You need to shuffle. It's
Oh,
weird. So yeah,
well, wow.
I just take it a day at a time. What happens
Yes,
happens.
I'm a empath and a intuitive, so
Mhm.
that makes me a
Yeah,
medium.
me too. I've also been told I was clairsentient. So, because I just know things. I don't like physically hear a voice. I don't see visions yet. I've been told it's coming by those that are much more plugged in than me. And I'm like, oh boy. Um, but there are things it's like, ding, it's in my head. It's like, I know that. I don't know how I know it, but I know it. So,
Yeah, I hear voices and I see visions and I see ghosts.
and see, so you're clairaudient, you're
Hmm.
clair, I forget the one for vision, but,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
clairsentient.
sentient, thank you. Yes. My mom would have visions of people dying. She would see people's death.
Oh, that's not cool.
And she hated it. She fought it. She did not like it at all. And
I
which who
wouldn't.
can blame her? Especially back then, people thought you were Looney Tunes if you talked about something like that. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, when I was a kid, I would talk to God. I heard a man's voice, a male voice that would talk to me, and I thought it was God. That's what I called it. My grandmother would hear me talking to someone, and she'd be like, "Who are you talking to?" I said, "I'm talking to God." And she'd be like, "Okay," just let it go. So
Yeah.
he sounded a lot like James Earl Jones, Darth Vader,
Hmm.
and that's what the voice sounded like, that deep bass voice. Yeah.
Cool.
Um, but eventually it went away, or I silenced it, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
it'll come back. Maybe it won't.
your curtain is doing this, so it's probably you.
Either one of the cats or one of the dogs are sniffing around the curtain to see if I have food near yet.
Oh, which reminds me, you've gotta go eat.
Yeah, I got my dinner. I need to take my medicine. I got to
Yeah.
eat first, and then I can take my medicine. And
But anyway,
so I
I
don't
should
get
let
sick of
you
the
go
stomach.
finally so you can go eat.
Well, thank everyone for putting up with us tonight.
Yes. Thank you for all our tomfoolery and silliness.
It was fun.
Yes, it
I
was
like being
fun.
silly.
You'll
We
have
all
to
do
come
silly
back on.
things. Yes, definitely. And you'll be coming on my show. So,
Oh, definitely.
and I'm trying to get it set so that I can start kind of like maybe mini planning. Like maybe next Saturday I'm going to do something so I can send
Hmm.
out a few invites to people and say, "Hey, you free? You want to come on?" And we'll see what happens.
Never know.
You never know. So
Yeah. But you know I'll
I
come
am
on.
going to say goodbye. My
Goodbye.
stomach is really growling loud now.
Good
Surprised y'all
morning,
can't hear
my
it.
beloved friend.
Goodbye to everyone in chat. Thank you for tolerating us. And
Love you all. Bye
hugs
bye.
and kisses to everybody. Don't forget to sign out.
Nope. No,
End broadcast.
I'm trying.